Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you've got Darren Little here from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and we are live right now on an international broadcast, broadcasting to all four corners of the world. Guys, are we fired up today? We have been talking about this new Bitcoin launch that we're just about to roll out, and holy cow, has the response from the marketplace been off the charts. Now, today we're going to take you a little bit behind the scenes. We're going to introduce you to a couple of 7-figure and 8-figure income earners in this particular space. We're also going to introduce you to the co-founder of the actual company that we've done the due diligence on. We've done our research. Guys, they're completely transparent, and they're going to show you everything tonight. So all I can tell you is you want to get a pen and paper handy. You're going to want to take notes during this broadcast and buckle up and get ready for the ride of your life in 2018. Now, with me on the panel today, I've got multiple 7-figure income earner, Alfredo Delgado. I also have my business partner, Ari Maccabi from Manila. He's actually an 8-figure income earner. And I have one of the co-founders of the company, Ramon Escalera, that's joining us on the call. So what I'd like to do, first of all, is I want to turn back the clock a little bit, and I want to share with you how this actually came to be today on this particular broadcast. So I'm going to hand the baton over to my business partner, Ari Maccabi. Welcome to the call.
Thanks, Darren. Hey guys, sorry it's a little dark over here. Actually, I'm in Manila, so you guys know, up in a condo, and it's a little, the sun falls, and I got to keep the blinds down, otherwise this room gets way too hot. It's like a pressure cooker up here. But here's the deal, guys. About 8 months ago, Joe, Ramon's business partner, somebody I've known for about 3 years, actually reached out to me and said, "Hey, Ari, we want you to take a look at an opportunity, and that opportunity is something that we're going to launch ourselves." And I said, "Man, looks interesting. Let's talk about it." And 2 months went by. I never saw the company. And then all of a sudden, somebody posted a link with a website. I looked at the website. I'm going to be honest with you. It scared the hell out of me. I did the wrong thing. I said, "Man, that looks like a damn scam. Stay away from it." Because guys, look, a lot of people know me in the crypto space. And you know me for a lot of different reasons. Number one, I make big money in crypto. But number two, I also bash the companies that are just fake. They're to steal your Bitcoin, because I don't want to see you lose your money. And unbeknownst to me, this was actually Joe and Ramon's company that they had offered me the master affiliate position to. And I had, obviously took a friendship, hit it in the face, man. I made a big mistake. But here's the cool part. The owner, Joe, is, unlike anybody else I've ever met, guys. He stayed calm, reached out to me a couple months later. We finally got on the call. And what he showed me, I got to tell you, my eyes must look like saucers to my kids and to my wife, because when I was chatting about it, I was so excited. For the first time, I saw something on the marketplace that it wasn't just transparency, it was full transparency, meaning they showed us some of the trading, they showed us the accounts, they showed us the receipt to buy the actual machines that they're using to mine. They logged into the mining portal, they showed us the mining. Hopefully tonight you're going to see some of that stuff with Ramon being on the call, because he's been traveling, and he's the main man that's got access to it. He's been trading, and he's been doing all these things, guys. And I am excited because for the first time ever, you have a company really doing what they say they're doing behind the scenes, number one. Number two, they're actually making some changes and modifications to make sure that this is a long-term venture. And number three, the most important part about this to me is this company doesn't want to be the next biggest thing. They want to be like a boutique agency that basically brings in 10,000, we cap it, lock it down, make sure everybody's making money and making returns, then we open it up for maybe another 10,000. And we do the same thing, guys. The reality of it is having a company like that really is looking after you, the member, and making sure that you're making money is really what this is all about. Now, if you guys don't know who I am, I've been in this industry a long time, over 15 years. I am one of the very lucky few that actually got involved in Bitcoin when it was around 10 bucks. In fact, I shared it with some of my friends that you should get involved in it, when it was about 13. And one of my buddies, actually, I was just chatting with him the other day from those days, said to me, "Hey, I still remember when you were telling me to buy it when it was 13. I said, "Yeah, I guess you should have listened." Because now he's kicking himself, because I've made so much freaking money in this space it's just, I mean, dude, it's life-changing. Average people are becoming millionaires through cryptocurrency. And, you know, obviously we've created some groups out there. You know, I know some of you guys have went out. Let me just do a screen share real quick. Some of you guys have went out and you've actually joined. Alfredo sent you over to this group, okay? And that's fine that you're in this group. But, you know, this group right here is focused on something else. We're not going to talk about that tonight. This group is actually focused on what you want to be on, because that's what this webinar is about, okay? It's CBT Legends and Leaders. Look that up, and the "and" is spelled out. That's the group you want to go to. If you go to Crypto Kingdom, I've actually, let me just confirm all these people. I've actually done a post in here so everybody knows this is the group that you guys want to go to. Okay, so it's there, so you guys are not going to have any headaches. But we're here, guys, to help you guys make money. We're helping you, going to do it the right way. But we want you to see that this is actually real. So without further ado, let me bring up my main man, Ramon Escalera, because he has the keys to the gateway, guys. He can actually show you what's going on behind the scenes. They went through a lot to put this together. So, Ramon, I respect everything you guys are doing over there. I know you've been traveling. You just got back from Dubai. You know, what's happening in your world right now, and share with us, you know, what's happening with the company so everybody can see it firsthand. You got to unmute, Ramon.
Thank you. Thank you. How's it going? Can you hear me well?
Yep, you're now perfect, buddy.
Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. Thank you for being here. Thank you for allowing me to share our vision and program with you. I am one of the CEOs of our club. And what I want you guys to understand is that we're in there for the long haul. We're transparent owners, myself and Joe Yugadev. And we're looking forward to having a successful 2018 and beyond. And the only way to do that is to do the right thing by everyone in our membership, ladies and gentlemen. So we have some great leaders. We have some great news coming for 2018. We're doing some changes and making sure that everything is up and running 1,000%. We have you in mind, of course, for that purpose. And we have our leaders here, Darren, Ari, forgot his name. I do apologize. Alfredo here as well to assist us and to guide us so we can be long-term running in the future, 2019 and beyond. So again, I want to thank you for allowing me to be here. I am one of the traders in our program, which is fantastic because, you know, ain't nothing but having 100% profit when you're trading as a professional and making sure that we are winning. So we're doing really well as we speak. We're looking forward to having an even more successful 2018. And again, Joe is away right now. I'm here to take his place for this particular time. I'm not usually on webinars all the time, so I'm usually behind the scenes. But yeah,
I got to tell you, too, we put him on the spot because guess what? He knew about this call about 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes. That's the truth. So, Ramon, let me ask you some questions so we can actually get through this process.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do me a favor, okay? So you obviously got involved in the trading space, and I know you guys got some outside traders and so on and so forth. Can you tell us about past performance so people understand how well we're doing in the marketplace?
Well, right now we're doing really well. I mean, you want me to tell the percentage gains and as we speak?
Talk about it. Put it out there.
All right. So far, I mean, I'm able to bring in about 2-3% a day, which is, you know, times that by every day, 7 days a week, 365. It's running 24/7. Again, as me doing it myself, we do have some other professional traders who are also helping us bringing in 30% a week, vice versa. So, and these guys use arbitrage, etc. While they're trading. We also have in the future, we do have our own small mining facility, but we're looking to expand that in 2018. So we have a couple of meetings that we have to be in, flying to New York to meet these individuals. I'm not going to say their names just yet, but we're looking for an expansive market in the mining facility, not in another country, of course, because it's going to be a lot more, it's a lot easier, a lot more affordable for us to be in a certain area, certain region, for us to succeed down the road, even long term. I mean, we want to make sure that we eventually close down the membership, the club, because we want not close down indefinitely. I mean, close down temporarily so we can go ahead and make sure that everyone in our program gets what's coming to them, and that of course can only be achieved if we definitely close off the membership until further notice, and then after that maybe open back up and do that over and over again, so we can last long term. Because a lot of companies, what they do is they get into debt by leaving their club open, and what happens is they have to keep up on the profits, and you know how that goes. Trading is not 100%. You have bad days and you have your good days, so we want to make sure that we keep our membership happy for everyone that's in it now and those in the future that are coming or looking forward to join us. Again, we do have a mining facility. We do have traders, professional traders. I myself as well just recently added this week. But again, we're doing really well. Our percentage gains are up and moving forward. So I will be updating everyone every week with our trades, the trades that I've been doing. You're going to see actually step by step every single trade, every coin I've traded, the wins and the gains. And you're going to get that on a weekly PDF format, and you'll get it on the website so anyone can look at it whenever they please. So
yeah, let me show people what that looks like real quick. So you guys know in the back office once you join, here's a cool part. You can come back over here, click on Tools, Trading Report, and then you'll have the latest trading report. So once you actually click on that, you can download. You can actually open this up and take a look and see what the trading looks like currently. So let me just make this a little bigger so everybody can see this. But this is actually the really nice part, man. They go in, they tell you what's happening. It tells you how much they've made. I mean, this can add up very fast, guys. I mean, when you take a look at it, it adds, and if you're doing that on a daily basis, that means we're growing, guys. And here's the thing, we started working this so everybody understands on, gosh, man, it's about 3 or 4 days before Christmas. Okay. Now keep in mind, obviously I dropped 111 people in myself already. My team's grown to 255, and I've made over $50,000 in this company, guys, while we were setting it up. So is there money to be made here? Yeah, there's big money to be made here. But it's not just about the money for myself, Darren, or Alfredo. I'm going to tell you that up front. If you guys know who we are, if you ever worked with us in the past, it's never about the money. I already got that. It's about the legacy. It's about, can the little guy actually get in this company and really make money? And you heard from Ramon right out of the gate. They have the same vision, the same belief system that we have. And that's the most important part, guys. If you want to earn income inside the crypto space, the most important part is to make sure the company, number one, is really doing what they say they're doing. We know that they're doing that because they've shown us all live. I've also seen the contracts between the traders. I've talked to some of the traders. The Forex guy, Pete from Silver Star Forex, you can look him up online. He's actually been on our meetings a couple times already with our leaders. He'll be on the meetings in the future. You're going to meet him and hear from him firsthand. I mean, guys, there's, again, you got companies out there say, hey, this is what we're doing, but then you don't get to meet the traders. You don't get to talk to nobody. Well, completely different. Here, open door policy, you get to do all that. So in the future, you're going to have direct access where you can actually communicate with everybody. You're going to be able to see everything. Today is about really launching this into the stratosphere and getting it going, helping Darren and helping Alfredo actually get their legs really rumbling, guys, because here's the thing. As we start to open these doors up, we're tweaking a website right now. We're doing a lot of things for compliance issue because a lot of people don't know, how we're operating. So let's talk about that real quick in a nutshell. Obviously, as you guys joined or set this up, Ramon, we saw need for change. That was one of the things that we talked about. So let's hit this head on real quick. And so you guys understand is Crypto Bit Trade is the name of the company. But that company name is about to change. It's about to become Crypto Bit Club. And the reason being is they're actually turning this into an investment club, which is a law inside the SEC. Okay, if anybody wants access to this, all you got to do is send it to me, and I'll copy and paste the link to you. But here's the cool part about it. It says right here, an investment club is a group of people who pool their money to make money, or pull their money to make investments. Usually investment clubs are organized as partnerships, and after the members study different investments, the group decides to buy or sell based on a majority vote of the members. Club meetings may be educational, and each member may actively participate in investment decisions. Okay, our investment club's regulated by the SEC. And it goes on to tell you down here you don't have to register, okay? However, in this law, guys, I want to be very brutally honest with you. You have to be active So here's the cool part about what we're going to do. You're not only going to join this and get access to some of the greatest training out there, we're going to give away training. You're going to be required to go through it either every week or every 2 weeks in order to stay an active member. On the second side of that, you actually have to go through every month. You're going to have to take a little voting questionnaire that you have to do. These are mandatory. They're not optional. You have to do them to remain active in the club in order to get paid the following month. So it's very simple. If you do those things, you can actually earn up to 1% per day. It's based on actual real live trading results. So for some reason, if they have a bad trading day, you're not going to make that much. You're going to make less. Okay? It's real. It's not hype. It's not hopium. It's something that you can go to bed, rest your head easy without worrying, are you doing some type of scam out there? It's not this. We didn't want any part of that. We wanted to do everything by the book, guys. And that's why we've been working with Ramon. We're working with Joe for the last 45 to 60 days behind the scenes to make sure all the tweaks, all the changes were done so we could actually step into this on a positive note and ride it for a few years, guys. So we're happy that you guys are all here. Alfredo, come on out real quick for a second because I know you got a lot to add to this.
What's up, man? Oh, man, I'm super excited. I got people like hit me up in every social media that I can, in Facebook, the Skype. They're writing comments on the page. These people are super excited, and I think it's awesome. You know me, man. I mean, what, it was like 2 in the morning, you guys. You know what's funny? This is the second time at 2 in the morning we make a financial decision to get rich again. Ain't that crazy?
That's it.
Like the first time we talked about it was like 2 in the morning. But you guys are awesome, and what I like is that we're all on the same pattern, which is we already established ourselves, which is very, very important. We're not trying to get rich over someone else's loss, which is like what other people do. We already got there, and we're trying to show others how to do it. And that changes everything. Because, again, like me, like Ari, like Darren, and Ramon, we're going to make money with or without you guys. But the cool part is we want you to ride with us. I want you to have one of these bad boys in your garage. Who said you can't? They accept Bitcoin, you know? And, you know, Ari, I got it at the right freaking time, bro. It was at 19,000 when I paid for this bad boy. You know, so I let my Bitcoin show something that I accomplished. Like, wow, this is cool. I actually was able to move my car up and enjoy some of the things we've done in the last 6 months. So starting the new year, 2018, I don't care what your resolution is. One of them should be, I'm going to get rich with these guys. And that's it. And just do it. And you know what? I promise you, one day we'll probably all hang out in either Manila or I don't know about Canada. It'd be cold up there. You know, like
We're not going to Canada. It's too cold.
Yeah, it's too cold. I don't know about that. But, you know, we're all going to meet up one day. We're all going to shake hands, and we're all going to tell each other our life stories, and we're going to enjoy it. We're still young. Even some of us of different ages, we're still young. People work themselves to their 60, 70 to then enjoy life. We're enjoying it now. We want to show you guys how to do it. I'm super fired up because I went out for New Year's. I had fun, and I came back to this, to hey, January 2nd, we're doing it live. I'm like, damn, just right after New Year's, but we're ready to rock and roll. But mentally, we're here to start the new year today, guys. And we want you to take position in what we have to offer you and do it now, because I promise you, 6 months ago when we had these similar discussions, people's lives were affected in a positive manner, and we're doing it all over again, guys. And we're going to continue to do this throughout the year. We're going to show you guys some beautiful things and bless a lot of families in the interim. So I'm just super excited, man. I don't even have to tell you what the company's about. All I know is where we're headed. So there's a new opportunity for you guys, and just get involved, man, because we're doing big things.
Hey, Ari, if you can maybe just, because I know that a lot of people have come from social media, and they're not really too sure what exactly they need to do to get set up and what the costs are, and then what kind of money can they make from the comp plan. So if you can maybe just share your screen, keep in mind a lot of these people don't even know what the company is. So if you can go through the basics of what a person would need to do at the very minimum, and then how big that they could go if they wanted to, and then what do they get compensated for, and how many people do they have to bring in, or do they even have to bring any people in? So let's go over that right now.
Okay, so here let's walk you through the whole process, guys, so you actually see this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share my screen again, and then I'm actually going to just walk you through everything from ground zero, okay? I'm going to open up a new browser. Come over here real quick. All right, so here is, you're going to get a sign-up form, okay? Obviously, you have to go through here, guys. You're going to fill out your first name, your last name, email address again, username, your password, and then you want to select a package. Okay, now I'm going to tell you, you can join this as a CBT starter for 0.01 Bitcoins. However, that only entitles you to 3% of your weak leg or your pay leg binary. So I'm going to talk about this in detail so you guys understand how you make income on this, but give me a second so I can go through this and we'll come back to it. However, if you start this at the second level, CBT1, which is 0.05 BTC, then you can actually make up to 1% per day, okay, off the your actual investment. So it's a very much a better way to go for just a little more money. So I recommend anybody that's starting CBT1 or higher, okay? The CBT starter, if you don't have it, great. It'll lock your place into the binary. You can go earn the money, and then you can turn around and invest the difference. So you only pay the 0.04 to upgrade to the CBT1, but get locked in today no matter what you guys got to do. And, of course, you guys, if you're like myself, I mean, guys, I'm all the way into the CBT7. I joined at 4 Bitcoins. You know, I know my partner, I think, joined at 1 Bitcoin. I don't know where Alfredo came in, but, guys, we're here, okay? And that's the biggest thing about it. We've dedicated ourselves and our time to this. I've cleared everything off my plate for this, because I believe in what we're doing. So once you actually fill this out, guys, you accept both of the terms and conditions, you hit submit, you're going to get a little pop-up. It's going to ask you to confirm who your sponsor is. You're going to have to confirm. And then what they're going to do is they're going to send you an email. Okay, now that email is going to come in, and it's going to actually tell you how to pay with your wallet address and so on and so forth. It's very private, so it's not on the website, which stops all hackers and so on and so forth. It's a security feature. So once you get that, you send your payment in. The screen will actually tell you access back office. Will be a button, and you can click on access back office. And once you go in and you access the back office, you're basically going to see what I see right over here, okay, on this page. So this is your back office. Obviously, you see, as I said, I'm a CBT7. Okay, I just got paid. Okay, there, you know, not a lot, but here's the deal: 0.2 or 0.16. So let's see how much I made for the day based on the price of crypto right now. So crypto is 15,190.90 right now. Okay, 15,190.90. Okay, times 0.16. I just made $2,500, $2,430, guys. Okay, for really not doing anything because we haven't been talking about this. It's just now starting to hit, but you can see I've already made now, okay, 3.5 Bitcoins basically. 3.5 Bitcoins. Do the math on that, guys. That's crazy amounts of money. I mean, you got 45,000 just off the first 3, another 7,500. That's $52,000, and we're just now launching it today. That's bonkers. Okay, this is the reality. So how do you make money? Okay, let me open up this comp plan for you guys real quick, so you can see everything. Plain Jane. I like to give it to you guys in black and white. Okay, so this is the name of the company, by the way. It's called Crypto Bit Trade. Again, it's going through a change right now and a facelift. It's going to be called Crypto Bit Club. Once we actually have all that done, you'll see everything in here. There's a lot of good information in this comp plan. And in the group, I got this in the files section so you guys can see it. This is Joe, by the way. Joe, you know, just so you guys know, I'm actually half Israeli, half Italian. Joe's actually Israeli. You know, that's why we connected 3 years ago. You know, he was reaching out to me, hey, do you speak Hebrew? You know, and next thing you know, we developed a friendship. It was just kind of funny. And I don't speak it, unfortunately. I was born in the States, was never taught. But, you know, it's nice to actually have that type of connection with somebody where they reach out to you. And, you know, here's the thing on your comp plan, so you guys understand how this works. It's very simple, and there's another chart down below I'll be showing you. But on your CBT starter, okay, you invest 0.01 Bitcoins. You can only make 3% of the binary. So let me help you understand. In the binary, you guys have just 2 legs. Okay, you have your right leg, or your I should say you have your outside leg, which basically becomes your power leg, because that's where all the spillover goes. That's not how you make money. How you make money is what we call on your weak leg or your pay leg. Every time you personally sponsor somebody and you put them in your weak leg, you're going to make 3% of whatever they put in. So if they put in 1 Bitcoin, you make 3% of 1 Bitcoin. Okay. You know, the other thing is there are qualifiers, meaning you got to have 1 personal left, 1 personal right. Both of those people have paid. Once you do that, then you just work the pay leg or the weak leg, and then you make 3% of it. Now, if you come in as a CBT1, That's at 0.05 Bitcoins. You can make up to 1% daily. You're going to double in 200 days, even if you do nothing. You don't sponsor a single soul. However, if you do sponsor somebody, okay, you're going to actually, you got one left, one right, then you're entitled to 5% of the binary on the pay leg, the weak side, which allows you to earn even more money. In fact, you can earn up to 0.1 Bitcoins per day with a 3 Bitcoin limit. Now, okay, I'm not going to go through these line by line, but you guys can read these. Okay, I'm just going to cover where I'm at right now. The CBT7, 4 Bitcoin invested. You make up to 1% on your dailies. You double in 200 if you don't do anything. Okay, you can actually make 20% on your binary. So if, just do the math, guys. If I have 1 Bitcoin in my pay leg, I'm making 0.2 for the day. That's really almost where I was at today because it was a slow day. I've had days where I've actually made a Bitcoin. So the reality of it is this is going to grow as we grow as a company, and as you grow your team on your weak leg, as more people in your weak leg bring in people on your weak leg, you earn more money, okay? Your weak leg is always going to pay you, okay? So that's the beauty of it, okay? You can actually make up to 8 Bitcoins per day, up to 240 Bitcoins per month. If you look at the CBT9, which is where I'm headed, 16 Bitcoins, guys, you can make 32 Bitcoins a day. You can make 960 Bitcoins a month, okay? Now, that's crazy. That's bonkers. I can't even begin to tell you because, you know, that's like, man, I mean, dude, I've been at this a while. That'd be like doubling my Bitcoin in a month. So I'm telling you, I'm excited about this this opportunity. I'm excited about this comp plan. There's a lot of money to be made here, right here. Everything I just told you, you can see down here. They put everything in plain black and white so everybody is very clear. They also put it again down here. Okay, now, right now, this days to receive payment, you really don't need to pay attention to this, but you do need to understand there's a minimum payout of 0.03. Now, if I'm wrong or inaccurate on that, Ramon, correct that with me. They've calculated that based on the outgoing fees. It's just not profitable for them to pay you unless you, yeah, it is 0.03. So you guys got to make sure that that is where you guys earn. Get to 0.03, then you get paid out, okay? That's why you want to work a little bit. But here's the cool part. I got a couple bonuses at the end we're going to talk about for everybody that takes action and joins today that we're going to be building out. I'm sure Alfredo will probably jump in and be part of this. So it's going to be exciting, guys. I'm just telling you that when I tell you what they are, you guys are going to be super duper excited. Okay, at the end of the 200 days, you guys have the option then to renew your contract, meaning you can actually upgrade to the next level, or if you're already at 16 Bitcoins, you can put in another 16 Bitcoins and just keep going and keep doing it again, just like, you know, it started day one. The other thing is you have these crazy bonuses, guys. So here's the deal. Your bonuses are actually based on a 2 Bitcoin average, okay? So if your average amongst all your people is less than 2 Bitcoins, don't expect to get 25 grand. But let's say that you come in, you have 50 people that average 2 Bitcoins, you're going to make 25,000 in cash. Okay, if they average 1 Bitcoin, you're going to make 12.5, you know, basically. It's going to be based on your average per person. I don't even focus on that. I just pour people in. Okay, the Emerald, 100 personals, 50K in cash. Diamond, 200 personals, you get a BMW or Mercedes of your choice. Blue Diamond, 500 personals, exotic car of your choice. Black Diamond, 1,000 personals, up to a $1 million house, okay, or up to $1 million, yeah, for a house. So, guys, you know, again, they're calculated based on Bitcoin being worth 2,800 on a 2 Bitcoin average per person. So that's really $5,600, okay? So you got to pay attention to these little notes in here because these things matter. Now, here's the other thing, is we're talking about the education and training products, you know, and I'm sure that we'll probably expand these. I'll come in and probably give some information and stuff to help these guys really grow in this space because there's a lot of information out there. I'm directly connected to some very, very, very top guys in the industry, and they want to obviously have the best information in the back office. And I think if we can hook up a partnership or something like this with a lot of content, because I know some guys doing something, that we might be able to even expand our academy and take this to the next level, guys. So I'm going to work on that behind the scenes with them. But what we have right now is also very good information. So you guys are going to log in, go through the training, go through the coursework, you know, do everything that you can back there. Make sure you test out of it, okay, because the test is going to be a requirement to show you're active and you're actually learning something as a member of the club, okay? Again, how do you get started? You fill out the form, okay? You can actually buy Bitcoin online. You can buy it at coinatmradar.com, which means you can walk up to an ATM, buy it in person. You can go to Coinbase. You can go to Gemini.com. If you're in the US, you can go to buybitcoinworldwide.com. You can actually go to uphold.com. Listen to that one, uphold.com, because that's one of my favorite ones. And if you're outside the United States, all you need to do is shoot me a message, because I'm like a walking dictionary where you can buy it. I'm more than happy to help you. What is the limit of a single user account? You can always open up more accounts. They don't cap you at one account per person. You can add as many as you want. Okay. All deposits and withdrawals are paid in Bitcoin. That means it's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out. There's no dollar value here. So if Bitcoin, when you join, is worth $1,000 and tomorrow it's worth $2,000, and you get paid a percentage of Bitcoin, you just doubled your money already, because it's just Bitcoin. Okay. It's not a dollar amount deal. That's what I like it. Okay. No, you guys, you cannot do any spamming with this company. Okay. I'm just telling you right now, you can't spam. You can't go out and tell people 1% per day. You can't even use the company logo, but that's the best part. That brings me to my first bonus, guys. So let me come back over to the screen. I'm going to tell you our first bonus is phenomenal, because now, if you guys don't know, myself and Darren, we run Black Ops, underground marketing training. We teach train marketing at the toppest level, okay? Darren, I want to tell you up front, is like, you know, he's like a brain god, man. The guy gets into your head, tweaks whatever's going on in your head, put you back together better than before. And then myself, Alfredo, some of the other guys will jump in and we'll actually start teaching you techniques that actually work for you. In fact, you know, we'll even write posts for you guys and copy. In fact, let me just go over to one of my pages and I'll open up some of these so you can actually see. But I'm notorious, guys, on Facebook. You know, some of the guys in our group, they always joke, you know, about, you know, the content that I put out, because as a free post on Facebook, not a paid advertisement or any sort, it's not uncommon for me to see 1,000, 1,500 comments, people asking me for information. I know Alfredo gets a lot of them too, but Alfredo, you know, a lot of these guys have gotten them because people knew who they were. But see, nobody knew who I was 3 years ago, guys. I stepped into this industry a ghost because I came from the CPA world. Nobody knew who I was. Nobody knew what kind of money I was making, and I smashed in the face. And today, I mean, literally what's happened in this last year, I mean, you know, Darren already said, you know, 8-figure earner, that's 1 year. I just want you to understand, that's not accumulative, that's 1 year. And it happened because of the crypto space. That's why I'm so passionate about that. Hopefully you guys can hear that in my voice. That's why I want to share this with you, because I know the easiest way to get you guys into profit is right here in cryptocurrency, okay? And we can follow a proven recipe that actually will work if you guys just listen, and if you can copy and paste, I can show you how to get paid. So let me come back over here and let me share my screen real quick and show you the pathway, what we did when we launched this, because you're going to laugh what's happened here. I mean, and we did this over the holidays, okay? Over the holidays, worst time of the year to do this, okay? So here's the deal. Very first post I put out, I don't even know how many comments there's been on this one now, so let's come back over here. Let me shut this down. Okay, so here's the comments. I had 254 comments on this. Okay, a free post. Okay, guys, I did this on the 17th of December. Okay, so it's been about 2.5 weeks. And in this deal right here, I only accepted people at half a Bitcoin. That means they had to be committed at that time to give me $9,000 or not talk to me. $9,000. Why did I do that? Because of the people at the top that we were bringing in as a master affiliate, I needed to know those people, they were damn sure going to be committed to this program. They weren't just going to get in and out for a quick buck. They were going to be here to support people, because that's the key to a guy at the top. I need people that are going to work with me, that are going to help you guys make money. Okay, so I brought in the best of the best right out of the gate, Alfredo and Darren, and here we are. Okay, now we're starting to build. Okay, and not just those guys. There's some monsters underneath this. I want you to know that right now. There's some monsters that have made $1 million in a year all underneath this. Now, Darren actually went and wrote this post. And, you know, like I have a recipe, guys, for all my posts, just so you know. This one actually broke the mold because it actually doesn't have a headline. And I talk about this in some of my training, but it still converted like crazy. In fact, it didn't just convert like crazy. He hit it on the head with the copy inside of this. And we share these posts with you. We share the images, 346 comments, okay? Tons of more people asking for information. Okay, some of these people are here today watching because they didn't meet the minimum qualifications of the half a Bitcoin, okay? You notice this was 2 days later, okay? Now all of a sudden you come up here, you know, and I'm always posting about crypto, guys. I'm posting about some of my balances and so on and so forth. Okay. This one here, you know, we're talking about the leaders launch. I'm happy everything went extremely well. You can see this is the headline, all capitals. Okay. And, you know, boom, you know, going to the copy, the hook, and then all of a sudden you offer you can't refuse. Well, again, I had tons and tons of comments on these things. I can't even tell you how many's on this. It doesn't show me on it, but there's a lot, guys. You know, I have to go all the way up. There's a lot of comments on them. People that got in, they wanted, you know, wanted to be part of this. Again, 2 days later, I only posted once a day, every 2 days. Now you go up here. This one was the oddity. Okay, this one of my buddies that joined me, who's also a top guy, said, hey, man, check out this image. You think it'll convert? Let's put it on my page. So I wrote copy for this image as a test. And just to be brutally honest with you, it didn't just convert. I think this was the best converting one out of the bunch, or one of the best. And I had 2 posts in one day. You know, it was actually very hot. You know, hit people on the head with it. But you can see that's hot. We share all of this with you guys. Okay. Then again, I posted on my birthday, which is the 23rd, like Alfredo. I am a Capricorn. That's why we work so well together, because we understand, you know, we're focused. We're very driven. This is the 23rd. I still have a few spots available for early registration. 1 post every 2 days, guys. Look at this. And I just kept getting comments, tons of comments, man. I mean, I can just sit here and click this view previous comments button for probably a couple minutes before you see them all. That's how many there are on some of these posts. Okay, same thing when you come up here. Okay, you're going to see this one right here, Merry Christmas to all. Guess what? Everybody else was enjoying Christmas. I live in the Philippines, and as I look around the Philippines, I see people of all different types of ethnic backgrounds, religions, so on and so forth. So I thought to myself, all right, why limit yourself? Just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you can't go out and promote to some other people. So I went and dropped a post just to see if I would get some feedback. And here's the crazy part, guys. On Christmas Day, okay, I started having people from all over the world message me. Record numbers, wanting information, okay? And this is what's nuts. It converted. These people signed up, okay? You know, again, this is me calling out scams, dirtbags. I don't play that stuff, guys. I'm just telling you up front, okay? You know, here we go, guys. We're going to do a live, just doing a little quick update on the 31st. You notice between the 25th, okay, and the 31st, I didn't do anything, okay? I want to talk about this real quick in a minute, too, because that's one of my bonuses I'm going to give you guys, okay? You know, here's the thing, guys. Then we just did, I mean, I didn't do any more posts. Yeah, look, right here, I told you. This is the funniest image, guys, of all. This is my buddy Dean Schmidt, so you guys know. I remember when you first told me about it when it was $13 a coin. I guess I should have listened. I know, man, you should have. I was so laughing when Dean sent me this message. You know, if you think that's not real, let me know, because I'm happy to show you that chat live. Okay, then we dropped this, you know, yesterday, okay? Start the new year with a bang. Boom. This was the first time I posted in a week, okay? And again, it went bonkers, guys. In fact, this morning I woke up, I had a bunch of people. I got people sharing the post, you know, which obviously helps my conversions, although I'd much rather you sign up and copy and paste my post so you get paid versus me get paid. Just reality. Guys, so here's the thing. Let's talk about bonuses, okay? First off, everybody that knows me, you guys have probably seen like some of these little images in here. You're probably wondering what these things are. So let me just cover what this is real fast. Let me see if it'll load. So you'll see actually here. Hold on a second. Let me reload my page. I want you guys to see something because, you know, I've been trading, you know, crypto for quite a while. In fact, 2 weeks ago, I made $190,000 in a week just playing around with, you know, Verge and a couple other coins. You know, I'm pretty connected, so I hear good tips. And when I hear those tips, I've been only sharing them to people like in some of my Crypto Kingdom groups. Well, it's not really fair because there's a lot of people that follow me that are not inside the program inside Crypto Kingdom. So what I did is I created a standalone program, guys. In fact, here, this is easier because, you know, you'll see actually I was talking about Verge. This group right here, guys, this is a free bonus for you. There's no program attached to it. It's free. You want to learn about trading, go join this group, okay? This is a free bonus for you guys because I want to see you guys make crypto. I want to see you actually make good money. We talk about exchanges. We share information. You know, I show you my accounts. You know, obviously you can see this is the account on the 31st at 134. And if you come right down here, you're going to laugh when you see this. Here it is. Okay, actually on the first at 259. So there's about $14,000 in profit between the days. But you'll actually see sometimes I'll post in here, and 2 hours later I'll post again, and there might be $15,000 in 2 hours. I get busy on the trade side, guys. I take great risk, but I'm also very smart about my risk because I'm hearing things through people that I know, and I will be sharing that stuff with you guys just for participating in CBT, being part of our team. I'll give you access to that. The other thing I'm dedicated to is once everything is done, okay, I've already talked to Joel about it. I know Joel probably hasn't even communicated to Ramon about it, so watch his face as I say this, because Ramon's eyes probably going to get big around sausage in a minute. But what we talked about was I will actually write copy, so you guys know my background is copy. And I know for Alfredo's got some skills, Darren's got some skills. The three of us, here's my challenge to you two guys as leaders. Let's get together. Let's work on some great copy. Let's put together a killer video, and I'll do the voiceover. We'll send the voiceover, get it done. And, you know, Joe said they worked that out where they would actually get that video made as a company video so everybody in the company can use it because it'll be compliant. And then let's put together a marketing system off the side for our team that can go out and rock and roll, guys. So those are my two free things that I'm going to give you access to, okay? And on top of that, here's the big one. We're going to get access to Black Ops Live training, you know, inside the groups. We'll be holding weekly trainings, teaching you guys how to expand, how to communicate with people, you know, how to get your brain game right, you know, how to get, you know, how to basically do what we're doing to get to the next level. And here's the thing I can promise you guys. There's a lot of people out there that will tell you, I'm going to tell you what to do. And then they give you this yah, rah crap that, you know, it's like throwaway techniques. I don't do that. I show you what I really do, and I show it to you in black and white so you can see how it progressed and how it really worked. I'll show you how I literally crushed Facebook, even though I only got 5,000 followers, you know, on Facebook. People laugh, but I built my whole system around groups, and I'll share that with you inside some of the training, because here's the thing. I got about 75,000 people following me through groups. I learned to master groups, and I can pound people in groups, have other people pound people in groups, and those people still will follow me. I will teach you that technique. I will teach you how to master what we're doing so you guys can take that to the next level, okay? The key is for you today, though, is whoever invited you here, number one, get back with them, okay? Get their link, get signed up, and get signed up now. The first person to get signed up is the first person into the binary. So the longer that you wait, the less likely people are going to end up underneath you. So even if you only have 0.01 Bitcoin, get in today, right now, go lock a spot, and then pay 0.04 and upgrade to 0.05 when you can, because that's the key. That's where the magic happens, is at 0.05 and higher. Now, if you want to be a baller and you want to make big bucks, put your money where your mouth is, reach into your Bitcoin wallet, type 1, period, and then send. That's where you want to start, because if you want to make money, you start 1 Bitcoin. And I can promise you, you know, we'll probably do a little bit of elite training for people that are half a Bitcoin and up, and maybe even do some more stuff for people when they hit 4 Bitcoins. So if you want to learn and earn with the big boys, put your money where your mouth is, drop that Bitcoin today, and let's get paid. I
just wanted to, earlier you asked me if I wanted to show some my trading stats. So
yeah,
how do I share my screen on this thing?
Okay, over on the left-hand side, there's a green button.
All right. Click that. I think I got it. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yep.
All right, this is up to the minute trading. I just downloaded the sheet from the back office. As you can see here, these are the gains. Obviously, these are buys. That's why it says buy there. But let me get rid of that. As you can see, these are buys. These are actual results. And I'm shooting for 2 to 3% on these trades, and they're not small trades. They're you know, they're 0.01, 0.08, or they're right there, right around, give or take. And I buy tons of shares and numerous coins. And as you can see here, these are the profit gains here on the right-hand side. And this is only 3 days of trading. This is all today, as a matter of fact. What you're seeing here, you see the date and time of these trades. So I'm trading up to the minute, 24/7, 7 days a week. And in some of these games, you'll see our up day even higher. So these days, we do lose. As you can see here, there's a negative 69 there. which occurs sometimes. You're not going to win every trade, but as you can see here, a majority of these trades are all winning, and the ones that are not winning are still because we purchased, okay? And I'm doing this 24/7 and 7 days a week, and hopefully you guys can see this. You'll see this in your back office. You're going to be able to download it. You're going to be able to take a look at it close and in depth yourselves as well. This is still today. I'm going down 4 or 5 pages. This is all today.
Hey, Ramon, do me a favor. What's the source of that report so people understand?
This is me trading. This is a trading I'm doing on behalf of the memberships, the club membership.
So what this report is, guys, so you understand, is he actually has a piece of software that they put together, have programmed, and he's manually manning that software. Okay, he's watching that. And it works 24/7, whether he's awake or not, but he's the one that's tweaking it, changing it, making all the settings to make it go more and more profitable. And then on the flip side is it ties into which exchanges.
This is Bittrex, ladies and gentlemen. This is mainly a Bittrex exchange software right now that we have here. I'm tweaking it and tuning it to try to get it as much as 3% on some of these trades, but that is, the higher I put it, the longer it may take to sell. And we so that's why we have it where it is. But there's some days that we can get 20-30% easily on some of these trades, which is fantastic. So
yeah, he's not lying about that, guys. I mean, look, I literally, a week ago, that week I made 190K. We did 140% in one day, guys. I'm just telling you up front. The market, like people that don't understand crypto, that like maybe come from Forex or something else, Forex margins are slim to none. And the reality of it is, if you're going to make 2 or 3% on a Forex market, it's tough work because you got to be right there. You got to be watching everything. But in crypto, it's so volatile. The swings are so big. That's profit. Okay, that's not, for a trader, that's not something that scares you. That's something you look at and you say to yourself, man, that's profit. I see all those swings. That's money. That's opportunity. And that's why I'm so excited about what we're doing right here, because the sky is really, truly the limit, guys. And having, direct connection, having owners that are easy to reach. I mean, guys, look, we had a couple people sign up. Obviously they didn't end up under the right person. I connected them right to Joe, the owner of the company, one of the owners, hops in and does customer support. Now, I don't know about you, but that's pretty kick-ass to me. And, I'm not used to that because most of the companies I do, they send a support ticket, wait 2 weeks and get your answer. Not here, guys. Instant effort and work done. Boom, right then. So you're in the right place. You're in the right time. The only choice is, do you want to get paid or do you not want to get paid? If you want to get paid, you got to click the button. You got to get involved. You got to show up for training. You got to plug in. You got to do all the things. Now, if you're scared of work, I'm going to tell you up front, maybe not for you, because this is not something you're just going to plug in and stick your hand out and get a paycheck. Sorry, it ain't going to happen. It's not an ATM machine. Okay, what it is something where you're going to plug in. You got to go through some mandatory training. You got to take some polls and surveys. You're part of a club. It's a membership club, okay? If you do those things, then you can actually get paid like an ATM. But if you don't do those things, you can look on from the outside in and watch us get paid, because we're not going to allow people into the club that don't want to do the work. That's very important that you understand that. You have to be willing to get educated and be willing to be an active participant in the membership, okay, in the actual club. And I do that, and I say that very much, guys, because that is the law. We are going to walk the line of the law. We're not going to go for one way or the other. We're going to walk the line of the law. We're going to do things right. If you want to do stuff with us in a company that's doing things right, then get in and get with us, guys. You got anything you want to add, Darren or Alfredo?
Actually, I do. I want to talk because I'm personally a team builder. I know Ari is too, but this is all I've done for the most part. I've dipped and dabbled into other forms of making money online, but most of it came from building big teams and organizations, similar to what Darren and Ari do. I mean, we kind of do the same thing, but this is all I do. So I want to tell you guys, because there's something that we didn't talk about much on this call, and then I'll shut up after that, is that here's the deal. We're all leaders on this call, right? There's a reason why at almost 11 o'clock at night on a weeknight, I'm here on this call with you guys on the panel, is because we're leaders. Because a couple weeks ago, they gave me this opportunity to jump in. I didn't hesitate. I said, sure, I'm in. After we talked and laughed a little bit, me, leaders make decisions, and we do them on the spot. We don't procrastinate. Like I said on the live earlier, If you're going to make a decision to come in and you're going to spend money, you don't do it a week later when it's all late and everybody else that made the decision before you got up in front of you. You do it now because you're going to do it anyway, right? And get ahead of the game. So that's what I did. I came in. I said, look, I'm in. I ended up coming right underneath Ari, best position in the world. And here's the deal. Because of that, I benefited greatly because my one leg, because we mentioned this before, and I'm going to clarify this real quick. My one leg is being blown out. I'm forever having to catch up to that one leg. So here's how this benefits you. A binary is simple. Binary, it's 2 legs, left and right? That's how you earn your bonuses, okay? That's how you earn your daily bonuses. Now check this out. Once you join someone like myself, a leader, if you were invited by me, you should have my link. I shouldn't have to give it to you. I gave you a page with my referral on it. Go ahead and sign up and do what you got to do, even while I'm talking. But here's the deal. A binary is 2 legs, right? I had one leg that's basically right underneath Ari's leg that's being blown out. He just showed his organization, so a good chunk of that is in my organization, right? Now here's the deal. Into that leg, that's actually my right leg. I am 100% focused on building my left leg, which is where you're going to come in, which is where the person that signs up after you is going to come in. The person that signs up after that person is going to come in. I'm concerned on building one leg because the other one, it's already established. As a matter of fact, I got about 10 Bitcoins on that side. I don't need to touch it for a while. I'm totally focused on going straight down, which means once you come in, the very next person that I decide to bring into opportunity is going to go right underneath you, right underneath that person, so on and so forth. What that means to you is the same thing that's happening with me. You don't need to worry about building this huge organization. Just focus on one leg because I'm going to take care of the other one. That's the cool part about being in a binary compensation plan is that you get to leverage our network. I just showed you my fan page. I got 190,000 followers. I have not even tapped into my email list. I have not sent one email out about this opportunity yet. Okay, I'm just playing around with social media a little bit and try to let them know a little bit about what's happening. A little bit of what's happening, I'm already on the leaderboard as one of the top recruiters. Now that's nothing. That is nothing. This is going to go into a different level because that's what I do. When I come into something, I go all in. Ari knows, Darren knows, or they wouldn't be putting me on a panel if I wasn't serious. Okay, as a matter of fact, I'm upgrading in a day or two because I want to make money, so it's not a problem. But what this means to you, not to me, is that I'm going to help you build your organization where you don't have to worry about building 2 sides. Just focus on that one side that's going to pay you every single day. That's the benefit of coming in someone like us who are leaders who are going to help you build your team. Again, it's not about me. This is about you. So I just wanted to stress that because I showed proof earlier. My one side is almost 10. As we're doing this live, it's still increasing. That one leg is still growing. So people in there somewhere are still doing their thing. And I'm forever having to catch up on my left side, which is the side that I'm going to put you in because I'm just going to continue to build down. So when I said earlier in the Facebook Live, I'm serious. First come, first serve. The sooner you get in to get started, even at the CBT starter, that's all you can possibly do tonight. To save your life, to save your spot in the binary, you can at least do that until you're ready to take this thing a little more serious and start getting into the CBT1 and up and high, and you'll see how the earnings are going to start to grow and grow. But like I said, the best thing to do is get in and get in now because I guarantee you, once we start emailing this out, once I start doing my Facebook Lives, once I start running ads, my videos go anywhere from 2 million, 3 million views. That's going to be a lot of eyeballs on this opportunity. I want you to be on top of everything. So that's the benefit of joining now tonight is that I can guarantee you that by tomorrow, you'll probably see a couple of people under you already because that's how I'm building it, guys. So I just wanted to touch up on the benefit of coming in now is that I'm going to get to help you build your organization.
Yeah, let me add one thing real quick to what Alfredo just said, guys. Look, you need one left, you need one right, then you're binary qualified. Then you work on your weak leg or your pay leg. That's all you got to do. If you do that, you're in the right place at the right time. I can promise you we're going to help you actually do this. Once we build the funnel, launch, some rotators, and you guys can actually, so you guys know I own clickswithakick.com, and I have a bunch of buddies that all do traffic. I mean, I've been in the traffic game since, literally 2005. There's probably nobody that knows that business better than myself or maybe Wayne Crow and Howie Johnson. There's a few guys out there that I'm really good friends with. And, Chris McCarty's my business partner at Clicks with a Kick. we've been building traffic, man, like massive amounts of it through the CPA network. So we're going to bring that access to you, and we're going to give you guys also discounted access to clicks through our company that you can actually go out and buy and drive right into the rotator. If you want to buy your own traffic and set up the funnels and drive it there, you can do that too. You know, we're open, guys. We want to see you get paid in every single way, and we want to make this simple, okay? Everybody can buy a little bit of traffic. We know that works, and if the funnel works, then you guys are going to get paid. So leave that up to myself, Darren, and Alfredo. We'll get that built out for you, and I promise you, you guys are going to be happy with the end result here. The end game, though, I want you to understand one thing. The end game is to watch you guys break 7 figures in crypto, because that, to me, is legacy. That's leaving not just a mark, that's leaving a mark you can't erase off the industry. When I can do that to 2 or 3 people, wow, okay, then we've done something. Because, you know, along the way, there's not just going to be 2 or 3 guys making $1 million. There's going to be a whole bunch of people making high 6 figures and a whole bunch of people making mid 6 figures and low 6 figures. Those are game changers, guys, because we're living in a world where the average income across the globe is like $33,000. I live in a country where the average person, you ready for this? The average person makes $11 to $12 a day. $11 to $12 a day. The average person makes $200 to $300 a month. Okay. Now I can't eat off that. I know Alfredo surely can't eat off that. He came and, you know, replace scratch in the paint on his car for $200 or $300. He got mad problems for $200 or $300. I'm trying to tell you up front, you know, this is the opportunity, guys, and this is the right time. Okay. First time, truly transparent company hit the market. They're trying to do everything compliantly with the law, you know, and we're really excited to be part of this. You couldn't be at a better place at a better time. Just couldn't be.
Guys, I'm excited. Click the link below the video. If you come here, if you've been sent one of these pages, if somebody just mentioned the program to you, make sure you want to reach back out to them. Ari and I are very, very, you know, we really drive that to our team, okay? So we don't want you to jump sponsors or anything like that. Reach back out. Always give your sponsor right of first refusal on whether or not they're going to actually get positioned. Because if you get positioned, that chances are they're going to be coming in under you instead of over you. So you want to always give them right of first refusal. If they don't want to participate, no problem. You can, you know, join after that. But always reach out to your sponsor first to see if they want to actually participate in this rollout. So guys, I'm excited. Throw your hat over the wall. 2018 is going to be the year to remember in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. Thanks a lot for joining us on this exclusive and private VIP broadcast. Thanks to my business partners. Thanks to Ari, Alfredo, and Ramon. Guys, take action. Make this the year to remember. Click the link below, and we'll see you on the next broadcast. Have a great day. All the best.